Hope you're having a great Saturday. Happy Remembrance Day. It's so nice to see everyone in Canada celebrating it right now and in the UK. We're going to do an entire show covering all of Remembrance Day. All of Remembrance Day. And it's going to be tomorrow, though, because the Royal Albert Hall thing is going on right now, and I really want to go in depth about that because everyone looks wonderful in their poppies. And I loved how the King and Queen, they showed the new statues of Prince Philip and the Queen. So I'm going to show that too. And I'm going to obviously go into depth about Remembrance Sunday and see what they're doing over at the Cenotaph and all that stuff. Let's see who's here. We're going to wait a couple minutes. Oh, Elsie, you did. You made it on time. We don't usually do it on Saturday. The reason we're going to do it right now on Saturday is because, happy day, Judy, is because I wanted to get some royalty stuff out today because tomorrow is going to be Remembrance Sunday, and I don't want to bring up Meghan and Harry and ruin the day. Plus, we're going to have a special guest. If anybody caught our Halloween party episode, you guys met our friend Robert, aka Eddie. And he is going to be on the show tomorrow because I know everybody wanted to see what he looked like and talk to him directly. So it's going to be really cool. Lynette, hello, lovely girls. Hi, Ellen. Howdy. How are you? Hi, Caroline from the UK. How's your Remembrance weekend going? I hope it's going really well. Hi, Sunny. How are you? Hi, Anne. Oh, it's your first live? Well, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful Remembrance weekend. Now, do you guys call it Remembrance Day today? Or is it like tomorrow? And do you guys call it Veterans Day? What do you guys call it? I know it's Armistice Day in Canada, and that's today. I know they're celebrating it. Well, we love you too, Karina. Thanks for joining us on this live. Stephanie is Stephanie may or may not join us. She's right there. I can see her, and it's my fault. I made it at noon, and she thought it was going to be at 1. So I said, we can't change the time. We can't change the time. So she wasn't quite ready to be camera ready. So I'm hoping she'll rally and get ready and come join us any minute. I would love that. If not, we're just going to hear her from the peanut gallery talking because she doesn't want to be actually on camera. I don't know why. She looks great. But I can literally see her sitting right there. So, can you hear that? Can you hear that? We're trying to do the banter, Karina, from her kitchen nook. She's got a kitchen nook that we've actually never used. You know what's weird? She has this beautiful dining room table that we use all the time. And then she's got this beautiful kitchen nook. I'll show you pictures one day. Oh, she now made her way to the loo, and hopefully she will rally there. She said she wasn't quite happy with me. And you guys, if you've seen this show before, you'll know that we have these little sister tiffs, but it's never anything big. But it's she was not happy that I changed the time on her. In the US, it's called Veterans Day. I know, Anne, but it's not actually Veterans Day, is it, in the US today? So that's why I was thinking, okay, Veterans Day is tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or is it today? I don't know. See, I'm so out of it. I get so screwed up because I'm constantly just following the royal family and what they're doing. I forget what's going on in America. Even though my grandfather fought in World War II, my dad's dad, and we're very proud of him for that. One of the things is not like the other. I know, Decadent Dina, she's in the house. Stephanie's in the house. But, oh, my mom just texts me and says it is today. Okay, so it's Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day, everyone. Happy Veterans Day. Sorry for that. Let's see. In the UK today. Okay, I am completely off. You know, I get my days. I didn't even know it was a Saturday. In Canada, we call it Remembrance Day, always the 11th of November. Well, it's 11/11, which is great. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, look at this. That's my grandfather in World War II. He was a fighter pilot in the Air Force.
Navy.
And in the Navy. Sorry, my dad's here to pick up my dog to watch take my dog Lady for a walk while I do the show. Today is Veterans Day and National Singles Day. Well, Sue, whoop whoop, party it up. I was almost single a couple weeks ago. Was it a couple weeks ago or last week? I had my crush that I've had a crush on this guy forever, since I was like 11 years old. And I had him on the show, and I basically just lost it and just went crazy over him. And my boyfriend did not like it at all. And I don't know why I was jealous. Like Dave, and then I always do this joke. I always say, like, Dave Foley would actually go out with me. He hates it when I do that. But then I was like telling everybody on Twitter to like watch the episode of Dave Foley, and my boyfriend didn't like that, so he unfollowed me on Twitter for like 24 hours. But I unfollowed him too in retaliation. But don't worry, everything's fine. We're back to following each other. We're both old, middle-aged people that like to unfollow each other on Twitter occasionally. Hello, happy Veterans Day, everyone. Hi, Dana. He didn't unblock. Did he unblock me? He never blocked me. I've blocked him. I've actually blocked him, and he hated it. It freaked him out completely. So, but what's so interesting about the blocking? Oh, hi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love the poppy. I need a video of it on Catherine's channel. Zenaida, did I say that right? Thank you so much. We'll give it to a really cool dog charity at the end of the show. What was I saying about the blocking? Oh, we talk. I mean, we talk on the phone. We're normal people. We're old people. We're not kids. We don't talk through Snap. We don't have Snapchat. The only thing we have is Twitter. And I was just mad. I can't remember what I get mad at him a lot, but I blocked him, and it really freaked him out, and he didn't like that. So I promised to never block him again, so he won't freak out. So, but no, he unfollowed me because he didn't want to see the show of Dave Foley that I was promoting. But everything's fine now. You're middle-aged. I thought you twins were in your mid-20s. I love you. We are not in our mid-20s. No, I think if anybody follows the show, and if they followed us long enough on the show, they know we were 90s kids. We were teenagers and middle schoolers and junior hires, and we were into 80s movies and very 90s. So I think if you do the math in your head, you could probably figure out when or how oldish we are. So. But I heard that once a woman turns like 40, we just stop. We just stop. We like in our minds, we just forget our age. And so I've completely forgotten my age. Hello from Buffalo. That's awesome. I love Buffalo, New York. Carol, I thought Dave was your boyfriend. Carol, in my head, Dave is my boyfriend. He is my boyfriend. So yes, Dave Foley is my boyfriend. I wish. Let's get on that. Ellen, thank you so much. Let's talk the grift with the Navy SEALs Foundation. Ellen, I never thought you would ask. Like and subscribe if you guys are enjoying this, and make sure you ring that bell. Oh, I think I see her. I think I see Stephanie. We got Stephanie. I think I've stretched it long enough. Da, da, da. I'm moving my, Music off now. If anybody doesn't know, that's the theme to the Merv Griffith Show. The Merv.
So I like to call it the Seinfeld intro.
That is, yeah, everybody, if you are a fan of Seinfeld, that is Kramer found
music
off.
Music off.
Kramer found the
I love
music to Seinfeld. He found the set.
Nancy grabs it first, like she's gonna produce the Merv Griffin show suddenly. She's like, I gotta grab
Ann says hi.
Hi, Ann.
Ian.
Oh wow, Stephanie has arrived. Yeah, it's like Hello Dolly. Hello,
Stephanie. Well, hello, Stephanie.
Stephanie wave like the
It's
queen.
so nice to have you back where she was so funny.
I love being called the queen.
She's like, ooh, Dubai. Dubai is beautiful. We are such fans of yeah, Dad, you can take the dogs for a walk now.
Not a walk, but no, I don't want her leaving. I want him to go in there and put peanut butter in their little bones.
Oh yeah.
They're in her toy chest. My dog has a toy chest.
Yeah.
There's peanut butter right there, Dad.
Is it summer? No hats. You know what? I took a shower this morning. I washed my hair, and I said maybe
I took a shower too.
Oh, go figure.
What are the odds?
Okay. Hi, ladies, watching while I get ready for work.
Well, no hats today. You know, it's one of those rainy days where you don't even want to go outside, and it's like, oh God, all the wind comes in, and you see all the leaves, and it's like because I have like an old school fireplace with no flute. You know, it's not like a
flute.
No.
Yeah, you do. It comes out.
Nope. It's open.
Your house would be smoky.
Nancy, you're right. It's permanently open.
Oh, it's permanently
open.
But the way you say flute.
Yeah, I don't have a flute that shuts it.
Okay.
So everything from the ceiling comes in. You know what I mean? So
Karen,
if I didn't have
Karen
a vacuum
says
cleaner,
hi.
I'd be dead.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hi, Cape Cod.
Okay, so
we're doing this on Saturday.
Yeah, we're doing it on Saturday because we have Robert, aka Eddie, joining us tomorrow, and it's going to be more of a fun show, and then we're going to also Stephanie and I are going to do a separate show talking about Veterans Weekend, Remembrance Weekend.
Today is Veterans Day in America.
Is Veterans Day, and we want to thank all the
Happy
veterans.
Veterans Day.
We love our veterans. I will kind of touch upon tomorrow also during our show. I am so proud of the British people that went down to that square. I don't know if you guys know, I'll have the video tomorrow, but they went down to that square and they stood up to those protesters who were trying to deface the monuments.
What is this?
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted
in
the UK.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I thought it was happening here. I was like, what?
I wish that people in Portland had that guts. You know, I really do because good
Dad,
for
can you
them.
turn off my kitchen light because that's hitting my glasses? My dad is the producer of the show today. He is also
he's also the dog watcher.
Right there to the left, Dad. Dad's the one who installed that light, but he still can't remember where it is.
So excited to catch your live. Thanks, Kathy. So shall we start? So, okay, out of the way. wanted to get this out of the way. Okay, they got it. I wanted to get this out of the way first because I'm totally shameless, but Prince William in sneakers.
Did you see what I wrote last night? Did you see what I wrote?
Oh my God.
Did you see what I wrote last night?
What?
Okay, I gotta show it to her. Okay, let's just
you smell like peanut butter too.
I had a peanut butter sandwich just now. Why?
No, I'm joking.
Is that bad?
No, I didn't know if it was okay, Stephanie. Mom, cover your ears. Stephanie put up on Twitter last night when she saw this picture of Prince William at rehearsal for the Earthshot Prize. I just got pregnant.
People loved it.
I think a lot of women did when they saw this.
A lot of my female friends on Twitter felt the exact same way.
I mean, look at that.
Dad, why don't you take Lady Next Door?
Yeah, Dad, take Lady Next Door.
Yeah. Okay. Dad's leaving.
Wait, just here. Yeah, Dad's exiting.
Bye, Dad.
Bye, Dad.
Okay.
Bye, lady.
Bye, lady. Bye, Dad.
Bye.
Enjoy the show.
Okay.
Music off.
Music off.
Prince William is hot.
Dude, he's got like sneakers.
He's fine.
What do they call, guys? I gotta say, in the UK, what do they call
Trainers.
He's got trainers
My
on.
boyfriend who's Canadian says trainers.
Okay, so he's got trainers
my boyfriend
on.
who's not Dave Foley says trainers.
Oh my god.
I know. Yeah, trainers they say. And I go, that's a weird thing to say. They're called sneakers or
He
tennis
looks
shoes.
so good dressed down. I'm sorry. I think I got a little pregnant last night.
I think you did.
Just a little bit.
I think we all did. I think we all
He's just
did.
so dashing and so cute.
Trainers. See, yeah, that Canadians say trainers too. I thought it was so, I don't know. We say either tennis shoes or sneakers.
But everyone, let's collectively say on this beautiful Saturday that he is hot.
Prince William's
That's all
hot.
I'm gonna say.
Prince William's hot. It took him 20 years to get here for me because I did not notice this sexy man that he was becoming. But Prince William is fine.
Oh, so hot. Okay.
Here he is.
Okay,
Oh
we
man,
do more.
I'm
I
telling you,
can't take it.
it's gonna be shameless. It's gonna be a little shameless. It's gonna be a little shameless.
Okay.
Judy says hot.
Mm-hmm.
Big wheelie style. If you guys haven't seen my video, I have it on YouTube. I'll put it in the description.
I was always
I put the song Big Wheelie Style.
Yeah, I was always Megan's Ponchos here. Yay, Megan's Poncho says Royal Hottie girls. Yes. No, but I've always been a William girl. Always.
No. But I've never been any girls.
Oh, I was a William girl.
Oh, really?
Like if I had to choose, oh my god. I know you like the redheads, obviously, because of Dave Foley. But I'm saying,
I'm
Well, no,
actually
'cause of Dave Foley.
I'm terrified of gingers.
Well,
Gingers scare the crap out of me.
You literally just
He's
said
the-
you have a crush on a redhead.
It's like that song, "You Are the Only Exception."
Oh,
You
okay,
are-
got
That's the song because I am terrified of gingers. They freak me out.
You're fun.
Because there was
Hey.
a South Park episode, and Cartman taught us to be afraid of gingers.
GIS girl says, sorry, I'm late. You're late for nothing. I was actually late.
It's Jizz Girl.
Jizz girl, baby. I was actually late, so don't worry. Becky's here. I haven't. Hey, Becky, I haven't seen you in a
Tracy.
while. I always had a
My
crush on.
ovaries hurt.
Becky's here. She said, "I was always a Prince William crush."
I don't
Me
know. I
too.
just didn't feel it.
God,
man.
I
Oh,
did.
look at him drink. It looks like he's drinking
I
coconut
think it was
water.
his
or something.
smile. I think it was his smile.
Yeah. Martha says he is hot.
Becky's like, better late than never.
Yes. Okay, that's it of Prince William.
No.
My Prince William.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get a Polar Spring.
Stephanie loves her Polar Springs water. Guys, do you think it's normal that Stephanie just considers that her water intake for the day? I know it says that.
It does it. Jeff and I did the research.
Okay.
Jeff and I did the research.
I just can't imagine drinking carbonation all day is healthy, but
No.
it's all water. There's no preservatives
We
or
did
anything.
the
So
research.
I like gingers, but not H. Me too, Sue. Me too. Okay, so this is what I kind of want to talk about today is, and Stephanie wanted to touch on this, and so did I a little bit. We just wanted to talk about the court case. Basically, nothing really happened.
This was a discovery case.
Well, it's basically the third time that she has appealed this case because the judge has thrown it out. Samantha Markle basically wants to bring this to trial. We all want to see it happen. Of course, because I mean, obviously, we want to see Megan get deposed. Even if Samantha loses, I mean, that's going to be an awesome day.
Did you see? Or did you hear what she said afterwards? She was just she was actually being pretty fair. She was like, they were like, did you ever say that Doria didn't raise her? And she was like, I never said Doria did not raise her.
Yeah.
And they go, did you ever say that you were the one that raised her? I said, I never said that. I go, I was obviously there helping out with diapers and holding her and being a big sister to her.
Pictures.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. But it's like, she goes, that was all in the media. So it sounds like she's being fair. What I got from it, the lawyer said that they had a good day. It was a good discovery. And what I actually enjoyed the most was hearing about how Megan's lawyers
I brought that up for you.
Oh, thanks. I just remember.
You want to read it?
Oh no, I was just gonna say I loved how and there goes the dog. I just loved how Megan's lawyers were backing up backpedaling on things and then having to like erase things from the not deposition, but from the discovery. And I just thought that was hysterical. So Mystified on Twitter, one of our friends says Megan's attorney is getting reprimanded by the judge for changing words in the public statements Megan made about Samantha and having to apologize to the judge. Not very confidence-inspiring. Don't think the judge would take that kind of blatant manipulation into account. She will. It's actually an accurate representation of the kind of manipulation Megan uses in her daily life to rewrite any history she doesn't like. And that is what narcissists do. They rewrite history. They will say one thing and then they'll do another thing 4 days later. It's like it's
weird.
this weird it's crazy.
She also said, did you wanted me to?
Oh, I'm glad to hear that the judge in Samantha Markle's lawsuit is not letting anything slide. Megan's attorneys tried to omit words from statements made by Megan and tried to pretend Archwell isn't the executive producer of the net flop docuseries. See, that's the one thing that was irritating me about this trial, is that they were trying to say that everything that was said in the Netflix documentary was not pre-planned, was not premeditated. So when Megan said in the Netflix documentary, oh yeah, Samantha, man, don't believe her, she's been married 3 times, her kids don't she doesn't have custody of her kids, all that is incorrect. And what happened was her attorneys then during this discovery had to say, well, she misspoke. And the attorneys had to apologize to the judge. So whether or not this goes further, I'm just happy that happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you have to have people like this be accountable.
Yeah.
If you say something that's not true, you got to back it up with facts, man.
But the problem is, I think that they're going to run into, that they ran into last time, is you can say whatever you want. It doesn't, and that's free speech. When you start, like,
well, not lies.
Like,
though.
I was completely against. We have a congresswoman that has been censured by the House. No, it's censured.
Censured?
Yeah.
What's that word?
It's a term of when they take people. It's a reprimand.
Reprimand?
Yeah.
God, learn a new word every day.
In the House of Representatives,
put that up in my noggin.
She was censured for saying horrible things, very anti-Semitic things. Yeah. But you run into that thing where, well, yeah, she said those things, but isn't that free speech? Isn't she allowed to say those things?
And Megan's Poncho has a good point. She goes, I believe they have met the 4 legal requirements of defamation. That's my point in this, is that the attorneys in the case for Megan's attorneys, not Samantha's, but Megan's attorneys, not only had to backpedal, but they had to say, without a doubt, Megan misspoke in the Netflix documentary.
Yeah.
She misspoke.
Good. Yeah.
So again, whether this goes further or not, and whether it goes further or not is this: it may take a month to figure out, or it may take 6 months to figure out. What I feel awful about, and what my heart broke, is when they were in court and Samantha's attorneys looked over at the judge and asked the judge, part of the discovery, to watch the entire Netflix documentary. My heart broke for that judge.
Oh, that poor judge.
She looked like she got the death penalty. It was like, oh my God. I mean, people are saying that, yeah, it may take 6 months. It may take 6 years, because to watch that piece of crap in its entirety, okay, not only watching it, but having to write down notes.
Civil defense is helping out.
Oh, a censure.
Censure.
Okay, it's an expression of strong disapproval or harsh criticism. That's the thing. You know, you can't just, again, you can't make these blanket statements and then expect to just go, oh, I misspoke. I misspoke.
I mean,
I misspoke.
I know,
but
see, it really is a fine line.
But that poor, again, I'm sorry, I just want to end this. That poor judge, man.
Man, that poor judge, man. He is in for she is in for a world of hurt.
I mean, a
world of
hurt.
Why
would you inflict so much pain upon one person to have to go in there and rewatch that Netflix documentary?
Speaking about court cases.
Oh, dear. So again, guys, we'll find out maybe 6 months.
Yeah. I'm glad
1 to 6 months.
I'm glad Stephanie wanted to touch upon that, because it wasn't a huge deal, but definitely I feel like the more and more it's out there that we're going to find out that Megan is just one big fat liar.
Well, I just want to have people, even on my Twitter friends, reiterate. She had to apologize to the judge, and she had to say, I misspoke.
Yeah.
Which means I lied.
Yeah. Well,
Keep mentioning that.
Harry and Elton John can take case against Daily Mail publisher to trial. Now, I made a point on Twitter and saying every article that put this out, whether
This
it was
is new.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
whether it was Reuters, whether it was the AP, they all make Harry look disheveled,
Yeah.
defeated. He just looks terrible. I'm just shocked that like Reuters of all places, because they are the most like partisan newspaper ever. But okay, so Sussex Squad was so happy. He's gonna get his revenge. He's gonna do this. You guys, this is the best thing that happened to our side in a long time, because we found out in the last time Harry was in court was that he had nothing. He had absolutely nothing, and he made a complete arse out of himself, to quote the British. A judge in the United Kingdom issued a ruling Friday in Prince Harry's lawsuit against the Associated Newspapers, the publisher of the Daily Mail, the Mail on Sunday. The judge ruled that the lawsuit filed by the Duke of Sussex, as well as several other high-profile figures, can move forward according to the United Kingdom's court. This is going to be so great because we're going to be able to see this. We're going to be able to see Harry go back and make a complete fool out of himself. And why, Nancy, are you saying he's going to make a complete fool out of himself? Because
you're shocking yourself.
Major setback for Prince Harry and Elton John privacy case against Associated Newspapers, as judge rules they cannot use confidential information supplied to Leveson inquiry. So this is a big deal, you guys. Megan's Poncho, you know it. This one is funny. The primary witness has retracted all allegations. He has someone forged his signature on phony statement. Ha ha. It's true. And plus they can't, isn't it? It also has to do with like the phone hacking. Let me just read this. This is from the Daily Mail. They're like super excited. As we always made unequivocally clear, the lurid claims made by Prince Harry and others of phone hacking, landline tapping, burglary, and sticky window microphones are simply preposterous, and we look forward to establishing this in court. This is so awesome because Harry, that's all he ever had was the phone hacking thing. He's like, and then we also learned something new that even though he didn't have a phone back then, he thought that they were going into his voicemail and deleting messages from people. It just turns out nobody wanted to talk to Harry.
Yeah, no, well, it's paranoia. When paranoia sets in and you have your mind set on something, no one's going to change your mind.
So trial set for the 21st of November. I didn't know that. That's awesome. This is going to be so great.
Wow.
I
didn't even know about it.
Agree, Nancy. Best thing that will continue to go further with this lawsuit it's going to be so great. It's going to be
says he doesn't have any evidence.
He has no evidence. This is the worst thing that could have happened to Harry. He's going to have to go back to the UK. He should have never even thought about doing this. I think this was
He probably wants to go back to be in the UK.
Elaine says, get your popcorn ready. Get it ready, people, because this is going to be off the chain. It's going to be so great. I can't wait to cover it. It's going to be awesome. Harry was hoping for an out of the court million settlement. The problem is when he did this with Elton John and Elizabeth Hurley and Hugh Grant, they really thought that, they had the power. They don't have any power.
Not anymore.
And the courts have proved that. They have no power. And
Harry would have had more power with this case if he just would have stayed with his... If he would have thrown... Actually, no. He actually could have moved to California. If he would not have thrown his family under the bus.
Yeah.
If he didn't do the Oprah interview. If he didn't write the book. Those are all things. It's not even about California anymore.
Ava, he better go somewhere because he's losing his welcome in the U.S. We are becoming super done with him.
Especially on the West Coast. I'm sick of it.
Civil Defense UK says Harry has no chance. The case is over. The case is over 6 years ago. Yeah. So we'll be tossed out because of the statute of limitations. Well, that's what I thought. Wasn't it 12 years ago that all this happened? So like, Oh man, I can't, Karen. I agree. I can't wait for him to be laughed out of court again. I mean, last time the person, the judge, not the judge, the lawyer for the mail for the papers was just ripping him to shreds. We did a whole. I think we did like 3 episodes on covering the trial. It was just so awesome. Hi from Liverpool, England.
Thank God we still have William and Catherine.
Yeah.
Thank God.
His case is the weakest. That's why the last thing he wanted to do was have this case go forward. It's great. Statute is deadline to file suit. Totally. Yeah, this is going to be great. Not good. Not looking good. Not looking good. Okay, so I wanted to talk about Megan's Mole put this up on her Twitter, and I didn't even notice this, but I want to thank Megan's Mole for bringing this to my attention. During the ribbon cutting ceremony,
I saw this, yeah.
She goes, listen closely as Harry apologizes to CEO Robin King after she says, I can't see anything. Maybe he should have told his charlatan wife she was blocking the CEO, the same Harry who is demanding an apology for his ill-mannered wife. This I completely missed, but oh my God, the CEO was not having it. I have the video, guys, that we're going to play. We'll play it a couple times because it goes by really, really fast. So here, I'll play it first and then I'll stop it and we'll play it again. This is embarrassing. Did you guys hear that? She goes, I can't see anything. I hope you guys can hear that better than we can.
That's the gal in the yellow trousers.
That's the CEO. And what happens is she can't see anything, so she doesn't know when it's her turn to cut the ribbon. So
for pause is here. Sorry, guys.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi. We featured you guys. Was it on the last show or the show before that?
We feature you all the time. Anybody who wants to give to a great charity.
All for Paws.
All for Paws Rescue. And Elizabeth is in our chat. So thank you, Elizabeth. Sorry to go back to that.
Yeah. Okay, so here she is. Elizabeth's probably wondering what the heck this has anything to do with precedents and bashing Meghan and Harry.
We're not bashing them. We're
kidding.
Telling the truth.
I'm joking. So she can't see, so she doesn't know when to cut the ribbon. And instead of Meghan moving like a normal person, if somebody was standing behind me and they were the main person to cut the ribbon, I wouldn't go, yeah, and then just stay stationary. Like, that's insane. So let's look at that again.
And it's so disrespectful to the CEO, you guys. That's so disrespectful.
We'll play it again. Oops.
Ooh.
Do you hear how she laughs?
No, it's just the way she...
Isn't that embarrassing?
I can't see anything. And it's like, you think she would move.
But she laughs instead.
Yeah, it's still shocking to see that. It's like, wow.
Okay, let's watch it again.
Okay, just one more time.
See, that woman's no nonsense. She's the CEO of a Navy foundation. This woman's no nonsense. And the theory that people have been putting out was that they crashed this. I'm starting to believe that theory more than anything now. You know, because
and they couldn't say no.
It was allegedly.
And they couldn't say no.
It was speculation. It was like, who knows?
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. LC says I'm almost embarrassed for them.
I just, man, you know, you said when we first talked about that, was it last week? When did they do this?
A
couple days ago.
I don't know when we did this.
I remember what you said. You said
last week.
Yeah, well, whatever. Week. Yeah. You said, well, they're going to show a lot of themselves now this week.
Thank you, Elizabeth Smith.
Thank you, Elizabeth Smith. We're just going to go to animals. We love you.
Yeah. Mom, are you writing this down? Our mom does all our bookkeeping. So our mom does it.
No, but what I wanted to say was, you said a couple days ago, you go, they're probably going to be out and about. We're going to see a lot of them. I said they're going to retreat back because they're cowards. And let me tell you, and I just want to say this, and I'm going to say this once. Okay.
Only once?
Because Megan is a coward, okay?
Yes.
She is.
Yes.
She does something and then she scurries back on to her house, doesn't have any she doesn't have any repercussions. She doesn't talk to anyone who that was a nice one, sorry. She doesn't talk to anyone about it. She doesn't do interviews anymore. I'm going to say this. Women are like a cup of tea. You're never going to know how strong they are until they're in hot water. And Megan is one weak bag.
Can I just say you are full of Real Housewives euphemisms.
That's not a Real Housewives euphemism.
Yes, it is totally.
No,
I've
it's
heard
not.
that. I've heard that.
No, it's not. Who said it?
I don't know, but it sounds like something that would be on Bravo.
It's not. Well, if it is, then it's in my psyche. But I'll tell you this.
I'm sorry, it is.
She keeps retreating back. She keeps going back and forth. She goes into the spotlight.
Becky, that's
then she
Real
goes off. Then she goes into this. Well, now you're saying I'm plagiarizing.
I don't think you're plagiarizing. I think it's in your head.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, whatever. I believe that. Women are like a cup of tea. You're never going to know how strong they are until they're in hot water. And Megan is a weak bag. Now that came from Stephanie's mouth.
God. I mean, that's good. If you came up with that, that's really good. I give you credit for that one. But it sounds like something that would be on a Real Housewives reunion show. But you know what? I'm going to give you credit because I don't watch those shows, but I don't know why. You're never going to know how. It's a good one. I like it. I want to write it down.
I thought about it last night.
That's Eleanor Roosevelt. Oh, okay. Is it?
No, it's not.
Sue? What kind of tea?
She's like, what's the weak tea? What's a weak tea?
Chamomile.
Chamomile tea. Chamomile tea. Yeah, she's chamomile. No, but I'm just saying.
Peppermint.
As I was making my point, until you got now everybody on a rampage of having me checked out here. Thanks for bringing that to everyone's attention, dude.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just said it. See, throw the bomb and then run away. No, but I'm saying.
Thank you, Sunny.
Thank you so much. Animal welfare. We have a good one today. No, but my point is, do you notice that Megan is constantly doing these things and then not showing up the next day to do something else?
Yeah, I know.
You said you were so excited though. You were like, she's going to show up everywhere. And I'm like, dude, there's no way she could show up everywhere. There's no way.
Meghan and Harry are a joke is currently trending on Twitter. Thank you, all you Twitter people.
They probably got that from Real Housewives.
Well, I went on Twitter just now just to see if they had done, even if to see if they had done anything new, but they have not been out today. Let's see if they
she's like a cup of tea.
She might go out for a hike.
She's like a cup of tea.
She might go out for a hike.
What's a weak tea?
What's
a
that?
nettle
What's
tea?
That's a tea.
Yeah, just a real weak, lame tea,
man,
that nobody likes, and it doesn't even make you feel good when you drink it.
Yorkshire tea is good. She's not Yorkshire tea. I've had Yorkshire tea. You know what sucks? Before the pandemic, my parents would go to Europe like twice a year because my mom's from there, and they would bring back a bag of British tea for me.
Raspberry tea sucks.
I love diet raspberry tea. It's good.
I'm talking about weak teas, people.
Tea bag, not tea.
Lame
I
teas.
get that.
Teas you hate. Oh, Earl Grey. Earl
Grey's too strong for Megan. Way too strong. So
but again,
for the woofer fun.
But I just
Mrs. Bookkeeper, Mom.
But as we're watching that ribbon cutting thing and how rude she was, how rude she was, I just want to again reiterate, guys. She has retreated now back again because she was in hot water. That was just my God, Becky, I'm not going to say it, but I'll put it up.
Save that.
Good job, Becky.
Save that for tomorrow's show. Mish. Save that for tomorrow's show with Robert.
Yeah, weak tea dishwater. A cat's piss tea. There you go. Becky thought that was funny. I thought it was pretty funny too. That is a sexual term that I will not repeat, but Becky had the chutzpah to say it. I agree. We're like tea. Leave us sleeping and sorry. Beep, beep, beep. Sorry. I agree. We're like tea. Leave us sleeping and we'll show you what's what. Yeah, baby. See, we got to go with the tea thing today.
Joe Tracy, that That's perfect.
Perfect.
She's as weak as a thrice used tea bag from a train cafeteria. That is the best analogy ever.
But no, I'm just saying, it's just interesting. She's such a coward. Meghan Markle is such a coward.
We'll find out tomorrow if Robert Eddy will be up for a date auction.
Isn't that the whole point of it? I thought we were making money for the animals tomorrow.
Wait,
aren't we doing that?
I don't want to gouge. I'll give the money to the animals. But
No,
I'm
but
not gouging
no,
people
not
to do
gouging.
that.
But you could put in 50 cents. Who cares?
No, I'm not doing that. I'll give the money.
So wait, are we having Robert on to talk about royal stuff?
Well, no, just people have been asking to see him, and if he finds a girl that he's interested in that's in our audience, then they can talk separately from the show.
And remember, guys,
I'm all for it.
This is a guy that Nancy used to date.
I did not date him.
You went on one date.
One night stands is not dating. I
Isn't
hate
it
it.
what? Okay, let's ask them. Is a one night stand if you go to dinner and then you have a one night stand with a guy? Isn't that a date still? Because you have dinner.
You don't say you're dating them.
No, not dating. I guess. Okay, Nancy went on a date with him and had a one night stand. So you say but you went on a date.
The very minute the
I don't
royal
know.
family are at Royal Hall for Remembrance Day for annual festive of remembrance and will be bothered. They're showing up right now. Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, looks fabulous. We're going to cover that all
Her
tomorrow.
hair's down.
We're going to cover it all tomorrow. In our Remembrance Day episode. It's going to be a very special episode.
We're going to do
Robert's going to be here doing a live with us.
Got it.
But then we're doing a separate episode in honor of Remembrance Day because we want to celebrate it and talk about all the wonderful things that the Commonwealth and the UK and America have done for our troops. They are so important to us. Megan's Poncho says one night stand is not dating. I agree. Like, see, this is the problem. Nettlety. Okay.
I don't think I've ever had a one night stand.
This is the thing. Yeah, you have.
I'm trying to think. Have I?
I think so. Yeah. You've had a one night stand.
Like a one night where I don't talk to
one
the guy?
night. Well, no,
I
talked to him afterwards.
Well,
see, the problem is I know my mom's just so mad that I'm even discussing this, but we grew
you
up.
talked about it on the Halloween special. Mom, she talked about it for 4 hours
You guys
on the
have to
Halloween
understand,
special.
I'm not like a loose girl. I'm not a bad girl. I'm a very good girl. But the thing is, we grew up watching Sex and the City. We were like teenagers when that show started. So we thought that's just how women are. Like that's like strong. Like, I'm not a feminist.
You don't have to apologize for a one night stand with one of your good friends.
And he was a good friend. It's not like I didn't know him.
We went to high school with him. That's not really a one night stand.
And
it's like, ooh.
Let's save it for the show tomorrow. Yeah.
Do you think he'll divulge?
I think he will. After a comedy show, he once came up to me because he does stand-up comedy on the weekends, or not on the weekends, but like sometimes. And then he came up to me and he just he goes, because we went out with a group afterwards, and he goes, "Is it okay if I tell everyone at the table that I've slept with the girl on the bus ad?" He said that, and I said, "I don't care."
Oh my God! See, I am the type of person I do not kiss and tell. I get so nervous.
Oh no,
and it's
she's
I'm
a good
so
girl. Yeah.
private. And I also am a girl.
Private.
I'm a wife. I'm not a mistress.
I'm not.
If that makes sense.
I'm not like Megan's. I'm
No,
not
no,
Meghan
no,
Markle.
no.
No, because
She has standards.
I don't accept money from men.
Allegedly. Say allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh my God.
My parents always taught us to never depend on a man if they're always like you. I never want you to, like, a man should pay, a man should open the door, a man should take care of you. You marry a man, he better make more money than you. Blah, blah, blah. However, I don't want you to ever think you have to get married in order to, like, they taught us to do that. Oh, was a joke, Nancy?
If a guy can't financially support me, then sorry.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
You missed the
Bye.
Latic culture in the UK in the 90s. What was that?
Latic.
What does that mean?
We're saying everything wrong.
Shoot,
today.
I get laid and a blimp is flying over the town notifying everyone.
Man, I can't. Becky's on fire. Becky's on fire.
I'm glad Megan's mole isn't in the chat because she would just make it even worse.
she knows some of your private stuff, so that's what I'm saying.
Lynn agrees with me.
One night stand is a dating. Right on, Stephanie. Yeah, you hit him up style, Megan's Poncho. That's what you do.
Thank you, Ava. They did raise us well. They raised us very well to respect ourselves at the end of the day
and
never,
take all the money you can out of that guy.
And see, I never liked doing that. I never.
But that's you, and that's me.
Yeah, see,
and that's why we're different.
I never liked that. I never liked accepting.
It's not about accepting. I'm just not going to pay for anything.
Everyone wants to hear William talk about Earthshot, while everyone wants to be out of earshot of what Harry talks about. True, Derek. True. Derek, I like your handle.
Oh, that's
a good one.
I just want to have a one night stand with Prince William.
I think everybody on this chat.
I just wanted
the men.
Oh my God, you guys on Twitter yesterday. Oh, sorry.
Latic culture was girls acting like slutty drunk guys.
Hey,
okay, that I think that's Sex in the City culture.
That's Sex in the City. That's what Sex in the City culture
and
is.
Friends, the TV show.
Well,
Friends
Sex in the City is,
but Rachel had one night stands. Monica had one night.
But I just want to say, so I just said I want to have a one night stand with Prince William, and then yesterday I said he got me pregnant on Twitter. But here's the thing: there were Sussex Squad people. Squid. There were Sussex Squad people underneath that the comments going, "I can't believe you're talking about Catherine's husband that way. How dare you try to like?" And I was thinking to myself, I know you're Sussex Squad, and you're making no sense.
Well,
it's like, yeah, I'm trying to have an affair with with Catherine's husband.
I'm really glad. Hot. Stephanie, that gets me to this.
Is that a transition?
That was a transition. You didn't even know I was transitioning because you had no idea I was going to put this up today.
I know how to do shows.
Yes. Guys, I don't know if you've met my friend on Twitter.
Oh, gosh.
She was nice enough to follow me, too. Now, do I think this is her name and her picture?
No.
I don't know. It might be.
No.
Listen, she claims she has a podcast. Okay, I'm gonna put that out there. So I do not know for sure if this person is a real person or not. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. Tangela Eckhoff. Tangela Eckhoff is the thing I got out of it was a speech writer and coach. Stephanie, I'm not doxing her. This is public. You only dox people when you find out personal information
on our show.
I'm not. Well, because she was so kind enough to write this to me. And this is why I'm bringing up Sussex Squad and Tangela. Everyone ready for this nice thing she wrote me? It kind of feels like you and your twin are a little racist and a lot jealous, or the reverse of Princess Henry, Meghan. Did she do something to you personally? I want to know for my podcast. Now, Tangela, I would love to give you information.
I want to be on that podcast.
On why I don't like Meghan Markle. I think it's cute how you bring up the racist word, because you obviously don't know anything about Stephanie and I. And yeah.
I want to be on her podcast.
But I would love, Tangela, to be on your podcast and explain all the ways I don't like Meghan and my reasons, because I have actual backup proof that I can give you.
Okay, guys, is this woman on your Twitter? Let's all fight for the Sidley twins to be on her Tangela's podcast. Let's all fight for the Sidley twins.
I want everyone to go on. Now, this is not to be mean to her. I want everyone.
Don't be mean.
I want everyone to be nice to her. I want everyone to be nice because I want to be on Tangela's podcast.
If you guys are mean, it's going to be a reflection on us, and then we're going to all look bad, and we're all everybody in this chat is so much more above the Sussex Squad. You guys are all educated. You guys are all real people, and you guys are freaking awesome. Yeah. Okay, those people are bottom feeders.
Bottom feeders.
So but we should say, let's go. Let's go.
Nancy wants to be on. Nancy and Stephanie, the Twin Talk, want to tell Tangela why we don't like Meghan Markle and why we do this show. Because we have our reasons. And I've explained my reasons 5,000 times.
Save it for the podcast.
Okay. So, but she obviously has never been on our show. She's never watched our channel. She's never been to our social media. Okay. So she also said something to one of our friends. Now, if you go after me, it's fine, but don't go after one of my friends too.
Whoa.
She wrote this to one of my friends on Twitter. Curious why y'all hate Meghan so much. The only real reason seems she is black. You all seem to really just be racist who get to pretend to be liberals. I would love to talk about it because you all just seem really jealous of a half black lady is loved by a white dude.
This stuff, it sounds like a bot.
Tangela, please have us on the show. Now, this is one thing that the Sussex Squad can't stand. They can't stand that liberals like us and conservatives can get together and agree on something. They hate this.
Or be
they
friends.
Hate the fact that,
do you know how many conservative friends I have?
They hate the fact that we're all friends, guys, and we all agree on one thing. We can't stand Meghan Markle for what she did to the Queen and Prince Philip and the monarchy. We can't stand her. And we came together and they can't stand it. So Tangela, please, if you're watching this now, please get a hold of me. I've got all my information. I was nice enough to put my email address on my Twitter page for inquiries. I'd really just love to be on your show.
Yeah,
please.
No, I know. Laura Lee says the racism thing.
Let's see.
That's all they have, obviously.
But
that's all they have, and you're right about that, because every single time I'm having a conversation on Twitter with someone I think is a real person, then I realize, oh crap, they're not, or they're a bot, or they're Sussex Squad, and I just have to delete it because they talk about the R word.
I don't know.
Let's not talk too much.
Tangela just seems pretty adamant about this. So if Tangela, we have no problem going on your show and explaining to you why we don't like Meghan Markle and all the reasons that all the instances she's lied, and all the times she's
I agree.
Tried to ruin.
I know.
I agree. I hope she's real.
I agree. They're all fake.
I don't know. You know what, Zia? We were talking about this too. The word racist has become so meaningless. These past 3 years, the way people just use it. I'm sorry, Stephanie. It's awful.
No, it's not racist.
It's awful.
No, I know, but it's not to people that actually need to use it.
Of course. Bots go fishing to see who bites. Ignore them.
Yeah, I agree.
Bunty, I got to be honest with you. I don't think she's a bot.
I agree, though.
Well, I wanted to share with you anyway, because then we could. I'm not upset with what Tangela said. I just want to be able to go on her show, and oh goodness, Dr. Debbie Cherry, thank you so much, Mom. Write this one down. And we got a good one because I picked one in South Wales in the UK.
Ooh, we got a good animal shelter
in honor of the King and Queen.
Thank you, Debo Cherry,
and Remembrance Day.
And Remembrance.
I have mixed race child, and I discussed what he would look like, and she says I'm racist for that, and I'm not.
Just ignore it, guys. Ignore it. They're baiting us, and now we're having a conversation.
I don't think we should be mean in any way. I don't think we should be mean. Like I said,
we need to be on top of this.
I really don't understand why Tangela won't get a hold of me and be on the show. I'd love to just be on the show.
She's not real.
Okay.
Or he's not, or they, or
whatever. We don't know. Okay. This is another thing that I didn't like this, that the Sussex Squad are going around saying. I'm not going to say this. Why are the Sussex Squad so crude and disgusting?
Because they're,
I'm not going to say the word.
Scum.
I'm not going to say the word. King.
Uneducated.
King something is in pain. Why is he in pain? Because he failed to destroy his son and his family. He's a useless father, father-in-law, and grandpa. You know what, guys? The fact that there was an article the other day that said King Charles is in pain. Of course he's in pain. You know why he's in pain? Because his son stabbed him in the back. Okay?
It's sad. It's sad because, his 75th birthday is coming up.
Yeah.
And one of the things that Harry has taken away from him is a group shot of him, his kids, and his grandkids. And that's the truth. And we all go, oh, we could take a picture with William and Kat. No, man, it's not the same. Harry took that away from him. He took away memories. He took away that one picture he wanted. And everybody's talking about.
Can I just say this real? Hug a Peach says, I'm conservative and don't understand why people think the two parties shouldn't get along. I agree. Hug a Peach, we are with you, girl. We are with you.
But then I thought about that 2020. Sorry, what?
Tangela is really making Markle.
Probably. But then I thought about that 2024 calendar coming out of him and his grandkids, and I just feel sad. I would imagine they're going to put in a picture of Archie, the picture, the Photoshop picture of Harry holding Archie, and then Prince Charles is like photoshopped in there, maybe.
Since it's the only picture.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's sad, man, because everyone's talking about this great 2024 calendar that we could all use, and we could all put up, and it's so cute, and these new pictures of the grandkids. And Harry's just taking all that away. He's taking away not only from his father, but he's taking it away from the people of the UK to celebrate. And that's what you guys have, isn't it? The whole thing, tradition, and seeing everybody and the grandkids and the great grandkids and all that stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just that calendar thing really got me. Because here's the thing about it. Harry's calling the shots. Because if it was up to Charles, he'd see his grandkids in a heartbeat if they existed. Allegedly.
You know, he's established he's a good grandfather, because the kids would not be responsive to him on the balcony and stuff if they weren't close to him. They just wouldn't. Just the same way the Queen was a good grandmother, and the kids would just run up and grab
That's
her.
what's sad,
I mean,
man.
come
It's
on.
a 70. You can't take back your 70. You can't have your 75th birthday over again. You just can't.
No.
And that's a milestone.
Mhm.
I remember when my grandma turned 75. It's a milestone, you know?
It's a huge milestone.
It's a big deal.
You know, and it is sad, but you know what? Marie, that might be it. Fake kid, allegedly.
All right, let's
Okay,
get away from that sadness.
I wanted to talk about this. If you guys all remember Edward Enninful, the guy who was the editor of British Vogue,
Okay.
and he's the one who let Meghan do the guest editing. He has signed
clothes.
Yes, him and he's very good friends with Katy Perry, and she's with WME. He signed with WME recently.
Wow.
So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. All these people, they just seem to kind of like roost at the same hen house at the end of the day. And let's see what he has in store. It's going to be interesting. But I think that photographer, what's his name? The photographer that goes around and shoots Harry and Meghan.
What's his name? You guys, he was at Invictus this year.
I
I can't think of his name. Should we look it up?
I'm sure people will tell
Guys,
us.
who's the photographer that follows them around and took the pregnancy photos and was it at Invictus?
I'm pretty sure that he'll be signing with WME.
If he hasn't already.
If he
Wouldn't it
hasn't
be funny if he already
already.
was?
Yeah.
What's this guy's name?
Danielle, oh wow, guys, I finally managed to catch you guys live. I
Oh,
live in Australia, and our time zone makes it a little tricky. Well, you know what? Let us know, Daniela. Can you let me know what a good time would be for you? And maybe we'll do one, but maybe we'll do a live next weekend for our friends in Australia and try to do that. Oh, I'm sorry, Misan Harrison. I don't know.
You got it right. Everybody's saying
yeah,
Misan.
I knew you guys would.
You guys got it.
You guys would come through.
Yes, Misan.
Harriman.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So this should be interesting. What E is what Meghan likes to call him. Guys, do you guys remember that corny video they put out on Sussex Royal when she was still a working royal? And do you remember that? And they put the hats on and she did that thing. You know, do you know what I'm talking about? Guys, Sussex Royal, it's still on Instagram. They still haven't taken down Sussex Royal. It's so cringe. It is so cringe. And she puts on this hat and then she goes, and then she blows something. Oh God, it's so embarrassing. The cringe with her is real. I could take this down too. Read it.
Oh, sorry. Stephanie, H&M are all, I didn't want to interrupt you. H&M are also have been taken away from the royal family and Thomas Markle's senior family memories. You're right. You're right. These are things that they're never going to get back.
Nope.
And the guy's, coming, what is he? He had a coma, I believe. Or not a coma, a stroke. Right. Sorry.
More than one.
No. I'm just saying I don't know why I said coma. He had a stroke. So it's scary stuff. He's a ticking time bomb.
Lanita, you say my dad turns 80 next month. Give your dad a happy birthday from us. My youngest brother decided to be a jerk and put the screws to our family with lies. But life goes on. One day Harry will feel every ounce of pain he has caused. I hope he does. I hope he feels. I hope he feels
mentally,
bad.
Not physically or anything. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying that it is. It's Harry's doing that Prince Charles or Prince. I still want to call him Prince. King Charles is not being able to do that. So 2 heart attacks and a stroke.
It's a big deal.
And this woman has still not even called him. I mean, we're talking next level narcissism behavior.
Yeah.
You
Let's
know?
see. AKA Gunnett. Literally, they are hypocrites writing a book about fatherhood and giving parenting advice. But 2 words, professional grifters. That's what they are. I mean, that's literally what they are. You got the guy from Spotify saying it. So I mean, and he didn't get sued.
There's going to be more.
Why didn't he get sued?
She's protected right now by WME.
Yeah.
But that protection is only going to last so long. When again, Ari Emanuel is squeezing a turnip.
Yeah.
There's nothing to her. She's not going to give him anything. She's not going to bring any projects to the table. You got to remember, didn't the Spotify guys call them lazy?
Yeah.
So they're just lazy.
It's lazy.
They're lazy.
Grifters.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to your daughter. Happy birthday, Caitlin. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yay.
Did we just make that up?
I identify as British. I identify as Canadian and British, even though I have
by
none
relationship.
Of that in me.
By relationship.
Just out of the love for both countries. Dog lover. We in the U.S. want them to leave. We do. We want them to leave. Happy birthday. Okay, so I thought we'd leave on a good note. The Princess Royal is, of course, doing her duties like she always does. So I have a nice little video of her that Sky News put out, and I'm gonna just play it, and we can just enjoy her
Princess Anne
real quick.
Royal arriving with her convoy and making her way to this service here at what is the nation's year-round place to remember. Here at the National Memorial Arboretum, poppies grow all around the huge grounds here. And today, as the Princess Royal is here to attend this service, she is joined by members of the armed forces community. And it is an extremely poignant day for members of this community, people who have families and people who know people who have been affected by conflict. And as you can see, the Princess Royal there greeting members of the National Memorial Arboretum. And as you can see, she is in full military dress at the bottom of the steps leading up to the memorial at the top. And as I mentioned, that the poppies here grow around every or throughout the whole summer months. It is this point in time, of course, here in November, where reflection and memory takes place here every year since that moment when peace was struck in 1918. And as people are being told here, they are telling people who are able to be upstanding for the Princess Royal as she is about to make her way up the stairs leading up to the square here where the service is going to be taking place. As I mentioned, a huge day of significance for very many people right across the country, and it is one about service and sacrifice. And here at the memorials here at the Arboretum, it is at such places where it is of poignant importance that people do share in that collective moment of silence. And here is the Princess Royal entering the Arboretum now.
Just lovely. I absolutely love her.
She's so strong.
Kathy, your husband proposed to you. I remember to say how sweet.
That is so sweet.
Things
like that makes me really think that I might not die alone.
I know. Lest we forget. And,
but yeah,
and that will be our we will be reflecting on that the rest of the night.
Love Princess Anne. She's so badass, just like her father. She's really a strong woman. I just, every time I see her, I think about something that I heard once.
Was it from Real Housewives?
No.
Okay.
Women are like a cup of tea. You never know how strong they are until they're in hot water.
Where'd you hear that one?
It was in my psyche.
Okay.
It could have been from
Thank you,
Steel
Elizabeth
Magnolia.
Smith. Thank
Could
you
be
very
from Steel
much.
Magnolias.
Thank you very much.
I watched that movie 400 times, but thank you for drawing attention to the fact that I
Princess
don't have
Royale.
one original thought. No, but I love Princess Anne. She's one of my faves. Definitely one of my faves.
Lovely, just wonderful.
Strong lady, man. She's like her mom. She's
Wow.
strong.
Zia loves that, Stephanie.
Thank you, Katrina. No, you know who likes it? People, Nancy. People like that quote.
Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed our show today. Tomorrow, again, we will be back live with our friend
On
Eddie.
Remembrance Day, I guess.
Well, Remembrance Sunday, but it's Veterans Day today. We will be doing a live show that will not really be touching a lot on the royal family. That's why we wanted to do our royalty today. And then we will be doing a separate show that will not be live, just focusing on all the wonderful things.
Do you want to tell everybody what tomorrow's show
wonderful things, all the wonderful things that the Commonwealth and the British, everybody has done for Veterans Day, Remembrance Day. Right now, the royal family is at the Royal Albert Hall enjoying that ceremony. We will cover that and get all the great pictures, what they wore, everything. It's going to be a fantastic show. I can't wait to do that.
I've been there with Burt Bacharach.
You have.
With Burt Bacharach.
Stephanie has been there.
I saw Burt Bacharach perform there, and he was sensational.
Yeah. We're also on Instagram at TWiN. Tangela, I know you found me on Twitter, so get a hold of me. Get a hold of me, babe. I'm want to do the show.
Podcast.
I want to do the show. Our really good friend Megan's Mole. We are really hoping that she reaches 100,000 followers by January. That's my Christmas wish. That's my Hanukkah wish. That's everything. If you want to give her some love until then, that is her PayPal. But she is really great. The Sussex Squad thinks they can put her down. Guess what? It's not going to happen.
You know what my wish is?
What?
I wish we can get 30,000 followers because we have a lot of charities coming up for the animals. A lot. We have had so many people DM us on Twitter, so many people DM us on Instagram, telling us about different animal charities.
What does that have to do with followers?
Oh, I hope you and I can get, if you guys could help us get up to 30,000 followers so we could share all that information because we have so many charities coming up.
Well, because
so
it's the holidays.
That's what I'm saying. So help us out so we could do maybe like a show a day, maybe 2 shows a day, and we could just push out those charities, guys, because it is the holidays. We need to start getting animals adopted. So help Nancy and I, help the Sidley twins get to 30,000 followers. We need it. We need it for the animals because that's the reason we started this whole thing.
Can I mention our one today?
Yeah, and thanks, Elizabeth, for coming.
Okay. Today's animal rescue is going to be Woodfield Animal Sanctuary. It's in South Wales, UK. I'm going to put the link in the description below. They are a nonprofit horse, pony, and animal sanctuary, all sorts of animals that they can bring on their farm and let them live out really good days. So that is who we are featuring in this live.
We don't have their picture.
So much.
Who's Robert Eddy?
Who's Robert Eddy? He was on our Halloween show.
Special.
He called in because he knows a lot about horror movies and stuff. Sorry, my nose is running. He knows a lot about horror movies and stuff. And
I have to vacuum. Nancy's nose is running.
There are so many people that fell in love with his voice.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, Kathy, you're so sweet.
So
we just want to get our rescue groups out there.
It's like, again, we're trying to get to 30,000 guys by the end of the year, just so we can get these animals adopted. Yeah. That's our only mission. Well, it's not our only mission. We also love being your guys' friends.
I've made so many friends. I couldn't be happier.
No, but I'm saying the mission is to get these animals adopted. Anyway, so help us get to 30,000. Share it.
Tomorrow we will be doing it live with Eddie at noon.
Robert Eddy
at 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll put the information down.
We are putting him up for auction.
Yes.
We are going to find him a partner tomorrow, hopefully. Someone that is compatible with him. He had a tryst. Can I say tryst with Nancy? And we're going to talk about all that fun stuff. But I'm going
to have to explain.
My mom and dad will love it.
I'm going to have to explain why I did not want it to move forward. But it was all me. This isn't like...
My mom and dad will love this show.
It's going to be such a great episode.
Should I even join it, or should it be private between you two?
We'll be fine.
Dear.
Okay.
I'll be in the background.
Thanks for joining
us.
Oh, Megan. What was the other thing she
She
did?
went like this.
Oh,
Oh. She went like this.
yeah.